A friend texted me on Sunday with a question. Would you go on a trip around the world? I responded, how can I refuse? And he connected me with Sergei Bulakov, a person without hands and feet who won the New York Marathon. And in 2011, we started training.
The training started in a yacht club of Taganrog. The appearance of people with disabilities willing to sail a boat provoked a lot of emotion there.
At the beginning, I did not understand anything. I almost experienced horror. Why? Because it was the first appearance our yachtsmen in Taganrog were on a boat, and we watched these strange people who wanted to sail a boat having this kind of disability, with eyes wide open.
In half a year's time, they were already polishing their skills in Croatia. In 2014, an inclusive team participated in their first sailing race, and in 2015 they organized their first sailing race, named Sails of the Spirit. 2 others followed it. The 4th sailing race took place in Yekaterinburg. This sailing race was the 2nd Open Championship of Russia in inclusive sailing.
I have a blind friend, and he will be participating in this race. We came to support him. This is my first experience of this sort. It is the first time that I have participated in something together with people with disabilities. I know many active people with disabilities, so I don't worry at all. But my participation is still unusual. It is my first time.
The crew of each boat consisted of 5 people: a professional skipper, a sailor, 2 beginners, and a blind sail trimmer.
At the beginning, I was a little confused about what to do. We had been instructed, however, and they told us the theory on how to manage the ropes. It was a very interesting race this time. The weather conditions are very different. During these 3 days, we've had bad rain, wind, sun, clouds. They did tell me that the boat would be careening, but I didn't expect it to do so much. It was careening very much. I was afraid of falling out. For 2 minutes, I had a panic attack. Where to go? The boat is careening, I'm going to fall out. But then I calmed down a bit.
Sails of the Spirit is not a simple race. It is a series of inclusive activities and events that form new, positive models of interaction among people with disabilities and the society. In this model, both sides learn to deal with fears, and they learn to perceive each other as equals.
When you meet a new skipper, every time this person is really scared. The biggest mistake in this situation is to start doing everything that you can. This will be scary for a person who is not used to interacting with a person with disabilities. Instead, in this situation, one should just wait. Give this new person some time to adjust. The person will soon understand that it is okay, that you are alive and that you are not going to die any second. When a sighted person gets on a boat with a blind person, the former experiences fear and confusion as they don't know how to interact. Team sailing races are very special because they put you in a situation when you inevitably start interacting with others in this small space. On the boat, this adjustment happens faster and better. At the beginning, other crew members were indeed very wary and overly careful, but soon everything changed and we all were equal crew members. Sighted participants did not perceive me just as a disabled person. We were all equals. At the beginning, we had some doubts and concerns, so we overprotected Lena, but now she's quite independent. On the first day, I did not know how to help. I did not know how to approach anything, but now I feel okay. Now I know how to approach. I assist in what's needed. Everything is fine.
In sailing a boat, Inclusive interaction helps develop an efficient model of communication. It is beneficial to all participants of the process.
For people without disabilities, inclusion expands their horizons. It helps them access their unique talents and capacities that are dormant in everyday life. This capacity to help people activate these talents is the main positive role of inclusion for persons without disabilities. What does it give to people with disabilities? A person with disabilities can learn to understand his or her role, the role where he or she is really needed. I understood that I have a big potential. I can achieve something in this sport. I liked it a lot and got a lot of unforgettable emotions, and I want to bring this to the Udmurt Republic and to organise something similar. I had this feeling of going through something new and understanding that there was more opportunities than I had imagined before. It expanded my horizons, gave a chance to leave the comfort zone and to realise that it's not so scary outside of this zone. Everyday people with disabilities surprised and inspired me because they try to get the most out of this life. They try to be active and comport themselves so in this world. They are not shy and don't fear that something will not work out. For me, it is a great example of how to live your life and express yourself.
The sailing race in Yekaterinburg is a preparation to the 14th stage of the humanitarian mission Sails of the Spirit. During this race, the crew will cover 2,000 nautical miles and visit 6 countries. They will start in Stockholm and finish in Kaliningrad. The winners of this sailing race in Yekaterinburg will join the next stage of Sails of the Spirit.